And I'm still not labeling my stuff. How dare I, y'all? How dare I? Baker's Creek. I've heard a lot of people talk about Baker's Creek, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. Here's what it looks like. Very light, very airy. Y'all already ain't got the best vision as it is, and y'all wanna give me these little baby seeds. Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to another video. So today we are going to start our fall season, but I wanted to show y'all a few items that I got from Walmart today because I went to Walmart early in the wee hours and they had a sale. My main reason for going to Walmart was to really get some worm castings. That was it. But I seen that they had a lot of their gardening stuff on sale, so I was like, oh, I can't pass up a good deal. So I'm gonna just show y'all a few of the items that I got and end up spending $46. So if y'all usually don't shop in Walmart, I definitely urge y'all to go to Walmart, to go to their lawn and gardening section to see some items that they have on sale. I think I paid $4 for this neem oil. A lot of people like to get the concentrated neem oil because you get more bang for your buck, but I don't like having to mix it up. So for convenience purposes, I just went on to pay $4 for this bottle. I got different seeds. These seeds were priced at the regular price. I was not gonna add broccoli to my fall garden, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a full green stock with broccoli because one of my friends on here, she's in Mobile, Alabama as well, and she was like, she doing broccoli. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot at broccoli. So I end up getting some broccoli seeds. I also got some sweet salad mix, and then I got some spinach. This is the Bloomsdale long standing spinach. Y'all remember the caterpillars ate up all my spinach when I was trying to grow it for the summer. And then I got bunching onions. I'm gonna just put the bunching onions like throughout the garden just to kind of help deter pests. Even though the fall we don't have as many pests, but we still do have, a couple. So I'm gonna use that just to see how it works out. The real reason why I went to Walmart was to just re-up on my earthworm casting. But when I seen all the little clearance signs, I was like, oh, let me see what else they got. Don't worry, y'all, because I stayed within my budget. I ain't able to spend no more money this month, and it's only the beginning of the month. But I stayed within my budget for the gardening because I still been being cautious about how much I'm spending. So this is the earthworm castings that I got, the Earth Science, and I've used these before, or used this before. And then I got the organic and natural tomato and vegetable food, and this is 769. It's by Whitney Farms. I've never used this before, but it was only $7 for this big old bag. It's a 4-pound bag, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. And I liked the MPK rate on it, so I got that. And some of this stuff I may not use for the fall. I may not use until the summer, but it's fine. Can't pass up a good deal. Now the fish fertilizer, as y'all can see, the top of this has like some residue, like one of the fish fertilizers was possibly bust in the case that this one was in. So I opened it up to make sure this one wasn't damaged, and it was not. So I paid $7 for this. And for those of you that are not familiar with fish fertilizer, it's a 5-1-1, and they say it don't burn your plants. I haven't had any issues with the fish fertilizer besides it just stinks really, really bad. And a lot of my friends was telling me all summer, try Epsom salt, try Epsom salt, try Epsom salt. So I finally got me some Epsom salt. I think I paid $4 for this as well. And it's a pretty big bag. This is actually 7 pounds. So I got this. And I'm always buying gloves. Because y'all, I got a bad habit of throwing away gloves because they'll get holes in them. They'll get too dirty to where I don't want to clean them. So I got these. They were $1 a piece. This is the Expert Gardener brand. And I believe this is a brand that's dedicated strictly to Walmart. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but like I said, they were $1 a piece. So I'm going to be using a pair of these today to start my seeds. I like that it's like I don't even know the material this is. It's one of those materials where it don't get really dirty like the water. It's okay if you got water on in your mix. So yeah, I hope that made sense. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and I got this big bag of Burpee organic seed starting mix. Huge bag. I think this was $4 or $5. I can't remember. And they had quite a few bags of this. I was gonna get more, but I was like, girl, do not be greedy. And it's made with the cocoa core. I've heard amazing things about cocoa core. So I'm gonna actually use this to start the seeds that I'm starting today because I want to see if it makes a difference. The seeds that I already started, I used the Jiffy Organic Seed Mix. So, but I'm gonna start this today, and I'm gonna show y'all the mix that I'm gonna show y'all what I mixed in with this for my seed starting. So yeah, those are all the things. And just because I haven't been recording, y'all, don't mean I haven't been working, because I still been out in the yard. Today is Sunday, and y'all gonna get this video today. But I wanted to show y'all the seeds that I already started. Some of these seeds that I started, I actually used my little seed starting trays that I got from Amazon a while back that I had, never used, and I just got them on the Vago tray. And I think I just started these ones 2 days ago. So I'm starting to get a little germination. This Swiss chard, I want a bunch of Swiss chard, y'all. So because I had such bad experience with it, I feel like I'm coming back for vengeance. So this is Swiss chard, and I believe beets as well. And I'm still not labeling my stuff. How dare I, y'all? How dare? This is lettuce, by the way. I had lettuce that I just put down, I think, like 2 days ago. So we don't have any germination on that yet. But I just been keeping an eye on my stuff to see what's germinating and what's not. These ones up here are the ones that I started first. And it's Swiss chard as well. And it's also romaine lettuce in here as well. So some of them did not germinate. The ones that did not germinate, I'm gonna actually add some seeds to it, because like I said, I started these first. So I feel like if it was gonna germinate, it would have germinated by now. So yeah, there's that. And then in our Vago cell trays, I actually did some onions, and I'm gonna take the cover off so y'all can see, because I got pretty good germination. And actually I used some old seeds that I had from when I first started gardening. Some of them didn't look good, some of them did. The ones that looked good, I went on and just dropped those down in the soil to see what happens with them. So let me just take this down so I can show y'all what we're working with. So yeah, we got germination. And the two right here that did not germinate, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just add something else to these two cells, so we can make use of all of our space. And again, for those of you that are new here, this is the Vago product, and it has a drip system. So what I've been doing, I've just been adding water to the top of this, and it's just been dripping down in there. And I've also been pouring water in the bottom of these trays and letting it get water from the bottom as well. So it's been pretty easy being able to water these. And for the ones that don't have a lid, hold on, put this back. For the ones that don't have a lid like this, I've just basically been misting it with the water. So, because if y'all just pour water, it kind of makes the seeds that you have dropped down in there kind of go all over the place. And I think that's what happened to some of them, because that's what I was doing at first. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use what I used to use, which is a spray bottle, and it's so much easier to just spray them and then pour water at the bottom of this tray. So yep, there's that. So far so good with our seeds that we have started. And then we also got some germination in this one as well with our onions. So yep, only 2 of them germinated. So we got a 50% germination rate in each of these ones that got our onions in it. But that's okay. Like I said, it was some old seeds that I put down. So for this video, we're going to spend all of our time in the garage, but it is quite all right, because I plan on doing 3 videos today. So in the next video, I'll be going outside to give y'all an update on the Chaos Garden. So because I'm very excited, because my stuff is starting to germinate, and it's just exciting to see. So I'm going to get all of this out of our way. And these gloves I'm going to keep out in the garage, because I feel like I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the garage this fall. And I am so glad about that. And I think I'm going to get me a mini trash can to go out here as well, because I like to clean as I go. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, I did order some seeds from Baker's Creek. I've heard a lot of people talk about Baker's Creek, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. And for those of you that don't know, Baker's Creek, if you're in the United States, they do not charge for shipping. If you spend, I think, no, it's no minimum for what you spend, so they don't charge for shipping. And if you spend over $10, they send you a free pack of seeds. Now the seeds that I got from them, I actually already opened up, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I tried to record content the other day of me starting the seeds that I got started already, but for some reason my camera settings wasn't on the right settings, so the video was kind of blurry. So y'all know me, I don't like to put out content that's not appealing to the eye when it comes to the overall quality of it. So because of that, I decided to chunk that content, but I am going to show y'all the seeds that I got from them. So I got these Monica, and y'all don't talk about how I'm pronouncing the names of these seeds either. These are cucumber seeds, and these are actually self-pollinating. So I got these, and then I got some dark cucumber seeds. These are not self-pollinating, but I went on and got them so my price can be over $10, so I can get my free pack of seeds. Even though the free pack of seeds I got, I ain't really too thrilled about, but I'm grateful because it was free. And then I got these beets, which I already dropped some of these seeds in. And these are the Renova. And then this was my free pack of seeds, which is zinnias. I'm not going to use these until probably next season, so hopefully there's still some good by then. And then I got the new Corota carrots. So I got these. And these are supposed to be like a sweet carrot. So the seeds that I plan on starting with y'all today, I'm going to go ahead on and start my dinosaur kale. I was going to direct sow this, but I'm going to actually start some indoors for right now. My plan is to really start seeds like probably every other week or once a week, just so I won't have to harvest everything at one time. So y'all just got sidetracked real quick because I had remembered that I had the Baker's Creek seeds, and I wanted to show y'all those. Now, this is the Burpee organic seed starting mix. I've heard people rave about this seed starting mix, so I decided to try it. We're not gonna pour a whole bunch. And I see that it actually already has perlite in it, and it's very light and airy. I love that because they say that's the best type of seed starting mix to have, something that's light and airy. So it's light and airy. I like that. I kind of wish I would have been roguish and got all the bags, but I was like, no, you got to stay in your budget. And then I'm going to go ahead on and add our earthworm castings. Y'all know me, I kind of eyeball it. And we're going to add some vermiculite. And we're going to add some perlite. Again, it already has perlite in it, but I'm just adding a little extra perlite for some reassurance. And something new that I'm adding, I'm going to add some mycorrhizin. So, y'all, I was influenced on TikTok to buy this. I actually got 2 packs. I ordered it from Amazon, though. And if y'all on TikTok and y'all are in the gardening community, then I'm sure y'all seen this at least one time on y'all For You page. So, I'm going to add just a little bit of this just to help with the roots, with the root growth. Because that is what it is for. Now, you definitely want to measure this out. But because I am who I am not going to measure it out. I really wish it would have came with a scoop, y'all. So I'm going to just take a sprinkle of it to sprinkle it in. And I'm going to take one more sprinkle of it to sprinkle it in, because you don't want to overuse this, because it say it's super potent. Here's what it looks like. Very light, very airy. I'm gonna actually just pour some water from this in here, so I ain't gotta go grab no water, and I just refill this. Hopefully that's enough, because you don't want it to be like dripping, soaking wet. You just want it to bind it together, really. If y'all don't have a seed starting mix, y'all can use the same exact ingredients that I use in this with some cocoa core or peat moss. Now, people that don't like peat moss, I definitely understand. But those of you that do use peat moss, if you do decide to use the peat moss using the same ingredients, just add a little bit of garden lime to it and you should be okay. I really don't understand why people don't like peat moss. If y'all know why, leave it in the comments. I think I've used it a couple times. Yeah, I have used it a couple times, but the more research I do, because y'all know at first I wasn't doing no research at all. I was just doing stuff. But the more research I do, I noticed that a lot of people don't like using peat moss. They prefer to use coconut coir. And if y'all use coconut coir to start your seeds off with, because it has no like nutrients added to it, what do y'all add to y'all seed starting mix when y'all are doing the cocoa coir or the coconut coir? Y'all feel free to share it in the comments. And for those of you that are in like cooler climates, I'm sure y'all fall garden is in full swing right now. So I know y'all are probably having a good time, because I know some people prefer fall gardening over the summer gardening because it's not as hot. So y'all let me know in the comments how that is going. And even for the people that are in warmer climates like I'm in, what seeds have y'all dropped down or started for y'all fall garden, or are y'all buying starters? Listen, it ain't nothing wrong with buying starters either, y'all. Nothing at all. Because that's mostly what I started with starters. I don't know if that's the reason behind my failures that I've had. Well, I ain't gonna call it a failure. I don't know if that's the reason behind my lessons that I learned, is because I used starters or not. Look at that. That looks like some healthy seed starting mix for your behind. And I'm going to show y'all this too, just for comparison purposes. This is the one that I just filled up, and this is the one with the Jiffy seed starting mix. Now, for the Jiffy seed starting mix, I did not add anything extra to it besides the perlite. So this one kind of got a little this one kind of got a little advantage over this one. So, but just for comparison purposes, I wanted to show y'all that. And because I have some mix left over, I'm going to actually go ahead on and fill these up. These are my Vago seed starting trays. I feel like I got enough to fill up 2 of these, because these are a little bit deeper. Some people don't like to use these size seed starting cells to start their seeds with because they are big. Some people just like to use the smaller one that I used at first and then up pot into these just to help get the roots established. I think that's why people do it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use it because this is what I have left, and I still have mixed seed starting mix left over. So, and say for instance, if you was to like start this, make this seed starting mixture, and you have some left over and you don't have anywhere to like place it as far as in another seed starting tray, then you can always just get a Ziploc bag or something and add it to that. Or you can get you one of those 5-gallon Lowe's bucket and add your extra in there. Yep, so fill this all the way to the tippy top. This one I'm gonna use to start my broccoli with. I think I have 24 slots that I would have to put my broccoli in. So I'm gonna use, like I said, a 4-tier green stock for my broccoli, because that's something that all of us in the house eat. And then for my other green stock, I'm gonna use that for beets and carrots, because I like how my carrots are doing so far in the green stock. So that's what I'm gonna use the other one for. And I'm gonna actually have to make some more mix up, so I'm gonna do that. Go ahead and do that. I don't know about y'all, but this to me, starting seeds is the fun part, the best part of gardening, because it's so therapeutic. And then the weather is nice because I'm actually out here early. So there's that. Oh, and I want to tell y'all too, thank y'all so much for y'all support on the last video, like y'all encouraging words, y'all leaving how y'all been feeling in y'all garden. Just all the positive vibes and positive energy. I don't think I got any negative comments on that video, like you should have did this or you should have did that. It was all positive, and I just love that so much. I even love the people that left the comments of their wins, that they've had experienced in the garden this summer. Because just because somebody else's garden is doing bad, I feel like it's always refreshing to hear somebody else succeeding or see somebody else doing good in their garden. And actually, some people, I've seen some people use this mycorrhizal. I think that's how you say it, child. I've seen some people actually use this when they're transferring their seedlings as well. They just put it in the spot that they're transferring their seedling to, and then put their seedling right on top of it, and it helps the roots of your plant. And y'all be sure to push y'all mixture down to make sure it's packed in. You don't want to leave no space. And actually, because these are so big, I can actually add 2 broccoli seeds. And when I get ready to transplant them, I can just break them apart. Now, if y'all kind of like me and y'all don't feel comfortable with breaking apart your seedlings, then just put one seed in here or 2 seeds, and then just thin it out as y'all see fit. Some people like to add multiple in their seed starting trays and then just thin them out to get the ones that look the best. But I'm a chance it, y'all. Now, beginner gardener me used to put down a bunch of seeds in one slot, but the lesson learned gardener in me, I'm going to just be very intentional about the way I'm dropping these seeds down. I'm going to be so intentional that I'm going to actually take these gloves off so I can get a precise number of seeds. Y'all, the seeds are so small. So I'm just sitting them on top. And what I'll do is I'll use my finger to push it down. Then lightly brush on top of there. And really, if I wanted to, I can add 4 to each slot, but I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I'm going to just do 2 in each slot. And I'm spacing them apart enough to where to give the roots room. And when it's time for me to break them apart or separate them, it won't be that much of a hassle. I can't believe I'm growing broccoli. or about to attempt to grow broccoli, because I said I wasn't. I was trying to do all the easy things for the fall. And I don't know, broccoli may be an easy one. People that have grown broccoli before, have y'all had great success with broccoli, or like do y'all find it to be a hard thing to grow? Y'all remember when I first started out and I was talking all that noise about the watermelon? I was like, I ain't gonna buy not damn watermelon this year. Y'all, I bought so many watermelons till it ain't even funny. Because my watermelon just didn't do well. And I did not know that that was one of the ones that was like a hard one to grow. Some people have great success with watermelon on their first year, but a lot of gardeners that I've had interactions with have said that doing watermelon your first year, it can be a bit of a challenge. So y'all already ain't got the best vision as it is, and y'all want to give me these little baby seeds. And I've even seen where some people put all their seeds down and they leave a little bit of space and like dust a light coating of their seed starting mix on top. In my mind, I was just thinking that I'm probably not pushing these down far enough, so that's why I'm kind of pushing them down a little bit farther. This one got a little air in it. I ain't put enough mixture in this one, so let's add some more. And I just dropped down 2 more seeds in this one just in case that one that I put in there initially got lost in the sauce. And they actually got tools for stuff like this where you got these little seeds that you're trying to put down. I just ain't got one, so I got to use my fingers, which is fine. Okay. So I was gonna use this one for broccoli as well, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna just do these 3 with broccoli, and then this one I'll do with my kale. So I'm gonna add 3 seeds in each tray, and that'll give me 12 kale seedlings if all of them germinate for me. So I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, so I got these, y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead on and label these because I don't want to start so many seeds and then I don't have nothing labeled. So I'm gonna be intentional and go ahead on and label those. And I want to say these came with the seed starting trays that I got from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do some rearranging over here so I can make room. Basically maximizing my space. And there's nothing in this one yet. This is the one I actually just did. So I'm gonna put that over here. And we'll just add this. And even though I just misted that water on top of these, I'm gonna actually pour some water in here as well so it can just drip down in there. Okay, so we got our kale. I'm gonna just mist it with some water. And kale is another one that I'm gonna definitely drop some more seeds down for. Because I feel like kale, you can do so much with it. You can use it. You can cook it down like greens. You can make kale chips out of it. You can actually use it in a salad. So it's a lot that you can do with kale. So within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to drop some more kale seeds down. Ooh, these onions are strong, y'all. This is our sweet salad mix that we're adding into these other ones that didn't have any germination. Now, when you got seeds like this, I love seeds like this because you're able to see it better and you're able to place it the way you want to place it. So, see how big that seed is? This and like the Swiss chard seeds, I love those because it's easier for you to place them. But actually, this, now that I'm looking at it, this is actually a mix. So it's multiple different types of seeds in here. So what I'm going to do for this, I'm actually just sprinkle it down in here. And I think that's what it's meant for. I'm going to still try to be diligent about spreading them out. And this may be one that you will probably have better success with by direct sowing maybe. Since it is a mixture of them, you'll have a better, like, different variety. But I'm going to just do it like this. Oh yeah, that's going to look so pretty when they start to germinate. Okay. So like I said, I'm still spacing them out some. Just putting a light coating on top. So for these, I just add the water up top, and then it just drips down. So it's a slow drip. I hope y'all able to see that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on and fill this up off camera because I feel like y'all didn't see me drop enough seeds, and this is what I'm gonna be filling this up with, the bunch and onion. So like I said, I'm gonna just fill this up with this, and this is mainly for me to just put throughout the whole garden, in certain spots. I'm gonna add some to my green stock. I'm gonna add some to my all of my raised beds, and yeah, kind of like just to help deter the pests. So again, this is the one that I'll be dropping down. I'll be adding it to this to start it off with, and I'm gonna fill all 12 of these up just so I can have enough to kind of go throughout the whole garden space. So I'm gonna do that off camera, but I'm gonna go ahead on and close this video out because I need to start some more videos, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera on the charger while I'm doing this. That way I have enough charge to do my other 2 videos that I plan on doing today. So if you made it this far in this video, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, since the last thing that we doing is dropping down some onion seeds, y'all leave an onion if y'all made it to the end of this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.